As of last Monday, companies must pay a $100,000 fee for new workers coming to the U.S. with H-1B visas. This is a new policy from the Trump administration to encourage companies to hire more Americans into high-skilled jobs. Joining us now to clear up some of the confusion and provide some context about this change is local immigration attorney Jason Finkelman. Jason, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Talk just a little bit about what the reaction has been like in your practice and with your clients with this change. What were they experiencing?
Yeah, so last Friday, the administration issued this new regulation that changed a lot of how this H-1B visa program works. This H-1B visa program allows U.S. employers to hire highly skilled foreign nationals in highly in-demand jobs. There's many hurdles to get this H-1B visa, one of them being cost, another of them being the lottery. There's a lottery for these visas, which kind of is emblematic of how in-demand these visas are. And so on Friday, the administration said there's an additional $100,000 fee now on this visa. And on Friday, a lot of employers were scrambling to get their international employees back in the U.S. to avoid having to pay this very high fee for this visa.
What kind of an impact do we think we will see? Will this be have the impact that the Trump administration has hoped for, or what are you really hearing from folks who are dealing with this now?
Yeah, the visa is a very in-demand visa for these highly skilled positions. A $100,000 fee for this visa is likely to price out all but the largest employers in the world. So I think a fee like this is likely to dramatically impact small employers, mid-sized employers, tech companies, hospitals, things like that, that can't really afford such a high fee in order to be able to hire the talent they so desperately need.
Maybe not the huge mega companies we hear about, but the folks who are maybe in the middle and small sectors. That's interesting. You know, we know that the Trump administration has said this only applies to new applications, as you said, not existing visa holders. But are there any risks for existing H-1B visa holders?
Yeah, unfortunately, today we don't have a lot of guidance from the administration as to how this policy is going to be implemented. We have some guidance that says this is only going to impact new employers, or new H-1B visa holders. But right now, if you're an H-1B visa holder and you're going to extend your H-1B visa, or you're an H-1B visa holder and you want to change to a different employer, right now we don't have the guidance to say whether or not that's considered a new H-1B petition to advise people accordingly. But at the end of the day, whether it's a new H-1B employment or an existing one and moving to a different employer, ultimately this policy is likely going to have a chilling impact on employers nationwide who are hearing from the administration, we'd rather you not hire the talent you so desperately need to grow your business. That's the impact, I think.
We've heard concerns along those lines about this increasing staffing shortages or, even eventually impacting the economy here. What sectors might be most impacted? Who are people most often using these visas?
Yeah, across the board, the H-1B visa is utilized by employers in almost every job sector. That said, we see H-1Bs used a lot in university settings for professors, for researchers. We see them in hospitals. Hospitals utilize them to hire doctors, nurses. And in IT sectors, in AI and cybersecurity, semiconductor industries, we're seeing them utilized a lot. But at the end of the day, because we have almost every single employment sector utilizing these, I think you're going to see it across the board, no matter what job sector you're in.
And as you're talking about hospitals, the university, it's screaming Austin. So many things that Austin's known for. What impacts do you think Austin will see specifically, and the people here? Yeah,
look, I think it's safe to say Austin is a hub for tech, for startups, and for innovation. And employers here in Austin are utilizing the H-1B visa across almost all employment sectors. So to put into place policies that limit employers from being able to hire the talent they so desperately need, at the end of the day, you're likely to see employers relocate, and at a minimum, send that talent outside the US. And so if Austin wants to continue to maintain its competitive edge, and frankly, if our nation wants to continue to maintain its competitive edge, we don't need policies that are going to limit bringing in smart and talented people into this country. We need more robust, comprehensive policies that allow the best and brightest global talent to come into this country. So at the end of the day, a policy like a $100,000 fee on any visa is a lose-lose not only for Austin, but I think for our nation as a whole.
Jason, lots to watch as this policy gets worked out, but thank you so much for joining us for this context today.
Thanks for having me.